said, the other disclaimers, my hair, this is not a style I wore outside the house today. Although I probably would on a day that I'm like, whatever, probably just put a headband. But if you go to my channel, you'll see I've been wearing my hair up in a bun this week because I went swimming. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. I need to open up this door because I'm hot. So yeah, so on to scalp issues. So I'm going to try to do it in a chronological order and try to keep it short and sweet as much as possible. And if I forget anything, I'll put it in the comments box. So check the comments box. So scalp issues. About maybe 3 years ago, I started noticing that my scalp would get very itchy. And the symptoms would be itchy scalp, humongous flakes, but the flakes were oily. They weren't necessarily dry flakes. They were oily, humongous flakes of scalp. Greasy flakes of scalp. And I would itch. After a week, I would notice that my hair would itch. Now, for the most part, I've been wearing my hair flat ironed as a natural girl. Only in the summertime, for about 3 to 4 months, I would wear my hair curly. The first thing I tried to do to solve the problem was I would use the Jane Carter oil for scalp. That was not helping. It would feel good at first, but I would still scratch, and then I would have even greasier flakes. After that, I would grease my scalp, I would oil my scalp, and nothing really stopped the itchiness, the big flakes coming off. And you know, when you wear your hair flat ironed, it shows up even more because your hair is straight. So whatever comes from the scalp comes straight down your hair, and you know, it just looks ugly because you have big chunks floating in your hair. My hair is black, so just picture that. My next step, after a long time, I actually got advice from a friend who had the same issue, and she went to a dermatologist. Her dermatologist gave her a foam to apply to her scalp after she shampooed her hair. My dermatologist, I finally broke and went to a dermatologist. I don't know why I was hesitant about going to a dermatologist. I just felt like within my culture or just people I know, I never really hear of people going to the dermatologist for scalp issues. People usually just buy some oil or some grease and, you know, rub it on your scalp, and I never really hear anyone going to the doctor for it. But I did go, and what she diagnosed me with was a mild case of psoriasis. When she first said that word, I was like, ew, I don't have psoriasis. Like, what I picture of psoriasis is like really nasty, you know, like, and I never really even heard of it in your scalp. But that's what she diagnosed me with. And I'm putting this out there too because I think we try to diagnose ourselves, and when we think of itchy scalp, we think of dry scalp, and we think that we need to keep putting more oils, more oils, more oils. And my issue is not that my scalp was dry. Whether I oiled my scalp or not, my scalp would produce its own oil and its own, you know, moisture, I guess you can say, to a certain extent. So my issue is not dry scalp. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have itchy scalp and think it's because they have dry scalp and use over-the-counter products for dry scalp when that's not the issue. So I'm putting that out there, and I'm encouraging you guys to go to the dermatologist and see what they can do for you. Once I went to the dermatologist, again, I'm trying to do this in order so I don't miss anything. Give me 1 second. Once I went to the dermatologist, I explained to her, she was a Caucasian lady, I explained to her that as black women, we do not wash our hair every day. So she needs to give me something that's going to get through this thick head of hair and that I don't have to wash my hair every day. So she gave me this. And it's a scalp oil. And what it does is it lifts the flakes off my scalp. And does it work? It works. It definitely works. The reason I gave up on it was that the directions on the bottle says to put it on your scalp at night, and in the morning wash it out. Again, that works good for some people who wash their hair every day. For us women of color, we do not wash our hair every day. I explained that to her. She told me I did not have to wash it out in the morning, just put it in daily or as needed, and I did not have to wash my hair every day. So I said, great, I can use it to how it will work for me. I tried doing that. That did not work, because what happens is, why I say this is a great oil and it works, is because it does its job. The job is to stop the itching and to lift the dead skin. So what would happen is I would apply it at night, and by the morning time, when I scratch my hair, even bigger flakes would come off. And those scabs and whatever else that was in dead skin that was on my scalp, it would lift it. So when I did shampoo my hair, my scalp would be so clean. I wouldn't have any itching. And it did its job. But again, I don't wash my hair every day, and I can't put shampoo in my hair every day with this thing. So what I would do is, again, I was wearing my hair flat ironed all this time, and what I would do is I would put it in the night before wash days and then wash it off. And it would feel good for that week. Like, my scalp would be clean. I wouldn't have any itching. But again, after a week passed, as I'm going into that second week, because you guys know, when you wear your hair flat irons, you try to make it last for 2 weeks. By the second week, my scalp would be itching again. So pretty much, I gave up on this because I'm like, yeah, it works, but it works, and then I have to, I would have to use it consistently. I think this is meant to be used consistently every day or every couple days, and then you might not have the issues again. But I would never know what that's like because I'm not washing my hair every day or every other day. So I gave up on it. So after that, my next remedy was to buy tea tree shampoo. And I looked up some oils that were good for your scalp. Lavender came up, eucalyptic, tea tree, and coconut. I'm already a coconut oil girl, but I love the menthol feeling on my scalp. So I started to purchase the tea tree shampoo from Giovanni, organic. And I purchased this eucalyptic oil. It's an essential oil. It's very potent. So anytime you buy essential oils, you want to make sure you are diluting it in something. For me, I would dilute it in my shampoo. If you're doing some type of hot oil treatment or something, have a carrier oil. A carrier oil meaning a more basic oil. Something a little not as potent. So almond oil, coconut oil, olive oil, grapeseed oil. And then you can put a few drops of this in it. Or any essential oil. Like I said, lavender is also good. Tea tree oil is also good. So going back to what I do, I would mix this in an applicator bottle. Those bottles with the skinny spout. And when I shampoo my hair, I would make sure I put it directly into the scalp. Let me show you the bottle. For those of you who are not following my channel. For those of you who are, you already seen this. So this is the bottle. So I would put, I just dropped something, I'm sorry. I would put the shampoo in here. I put a few drops of oil and then a little bit of water and mix it up just so we can kind of dilute it and mix it all together. So that feels really good on my scalp. Really, really good. I've even thought of doing hot oil treatment with the eucalyptic oil and maybe, having a carrier oil, of course. But I haven't done that yet. So that's what I've been doing. Does it feel a little bit better? Yes. But still by the second week, I still have the issue again. Another thing that has made it worse is scratching your scalp with your nails. Try to use the pads of your fingers. When you're washing your hair or even when your hair itches, do not use your nails, because what was happening was I was scratching the hell out of my hair. I have a very tough scalp since I was a little girl. I'm not a tender-headed person. So I would scratch the hell out of my hair, whether it was dry and styled or I was in the shower shampooing it. And what would happen is it would create more scabs. So the fact that I've cut down on scratching my scalp in the shower and out the shower has helped to reduce the scabs. The fact that I'm using tea tree shampoo, I believe with the eucalyptic oil, that has helped to calm the scalp and soothe the scalp. Now that it is the summertime and I have reverted back to wearing my hair curly, that has also helped because I'm washing my hair once a week. I'm not going into the second week and letting those issues build up for me. All of those things have helped me. It is now June 2013, And it took me a while to figure out what works for me. Now, when the winter time comes again and I wear my hair flat iron, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do. Either I'm going to flat iron my hair for a week and wash it after a week and maybe just wear it curly or wear it in a bun or something, because I'm not going to put heat to my hair every week. I refuse to do that. Or maybe I'll just wear my hair curly longer and, you know, wear my hair flat ironed less. But I'll make a video when that time comes. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. So those things have helped me. Also, I also have a video on my channel that talks about co-washing. I tried co-washing for a while, and I forgot this part of my journey with my scalp issues. I had scalp issues before I chose to use Wen, but when I use Wen, that made it worse. And I'm not blaming the brand Wen. Wen is a cleansing conditioner that came out. You'll see it on infomercials and whatnot. I'm not blaming the product for making my scalp issues worse. I'm blaming the fact that I was not shampooing my scalp. I was not properly cleansing my scalp, and that caused more of a buildup. So again, I have a separate video about using conditioners only. I don't think it's for everyone. To hear more about my opinion on it, check my channel for my video. I think I named it The Negative Effect of Conditioner Only. I'm not against it, but I just don't think it's for everyone. And if you have scalp issues, it's definitely not for you, because you need to cleanse your scalp thoroughly. I always make sure I have sulfate-free shampoo. So it's not to say you have to go out. Oh, and this is a Trader Joe's tea tree oil. I haven't tried it yet. A tea tree shampoo. I haven't tried it yet, but it's cheaper than the Giovanni's. And it has more in it. So, and it's still organic. It's from Trader Joe's. So, I'm sorry, I just went off topic. I'm trying to make sure I tell you guys everything so it can be beneficial. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I don't blame Wen, but I just feel like co-washing is not for everyone. So whether you're using a cleansing conditioner or you're using just regular conditioner to cleanse your hair, it's not for everyone. If you have scalp issues, you need to cleanse your hair. Again, you don't have to have a fully sulfate harsh shampoo, clarifying. You know, you don't have to go all crazy like that, but you just need a shampoo. Tea tree, I would recommend putting some oils in it. Do your research. Go on Google. Like I said, lavender, eucalyptic, and tea tree are the 3 essential oils that I've researched and found that was good for your scalp. But yeah, co-washing is not for everyone. So I just wanted to pass this on. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that can relate. X Golden, I hope you checked out my channel and subscribed, and I hope this video was beneficial to you. I've been following you for a while, so maybe you can check out my channel and see if anything can benefit you. But we are in a similar boat. Some of the symptoms you described sounds a little bit different from me, but I heard you mention psoriasis, and that is what I was diagnosed with. Again, the doctor couldn't do anything for me in the end because this oil does not work for the way I, you know, my hair routine. I think it works better for Caucasian women or just women who wash their hair on a regular basis. But I did figure out what works for me right now. I have to say I have not had any issues since I've been wearing my hair curly. Washing my hair once a week really works. Not scratching my head with my nails works. Using the pads of my fingers when I shampoo my hair works because I'm not creating more scabs. The more you scratch, the more you dig, the more scabs you build. It can even get bad to the point where I would pick out a scab and like strands of hair would come out with it. Now I didn't stress because you can tell I have a full head of hair, but that's still not good, you know. So you're building, if you continue to build these scabs on your scalp, it can pull some of your strands out. So yeah, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I hope this was helpful. I know there are people that can relate. Feel free to send any comments or questions. And I'm not saying I'm the guru of scalp issues, but I feel like I have found a way to manage my scalp issues by some changes that I have made. So I just wanted to pass that on. So I hope it was helpful. Again, subscribe, send comments, questions, whatever. Just let me know your journey. If you have a video on it, let me know and I'll go and check it out because we can always continue to learn. All right? You guys have a good Tuesday. All right, take care. Bye-bye.